Hi, Booktube. It's Gina. Happy Tuesday. I am in such a good mood today. We are having glorious, sunshiny, practically warm weather. It is amazing. I've been working all day. I work at home. I work from home. I've been at my desk and I looked up and went, what is going on? I need to make a YouTube video. So here I am. I am going to do the Booktuber Bio Tag, which is a tag that was created by Jessica's library card. And I've seen tons and tons of people doing this. I think I was tagged in by someone, but honestly, it's been going around for a while and I've been a little in and out of kind of the watching videos and paying attention. So if you tag me and I didn't acknowledge it, I apologize, but it's a really fun tag and I really wanted to do it. So I'm gonna do it. And it is Tuesday, it is Tag Tuesday. It is the day when we all sit around and do tags, and it is Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, it's Tuesday. A little these days. So anyway, let's jump into the tag. The first one is, who are you? Share a little bit about yourself as much as you feel comfortable. So I am 57. I've got a lot of new subscribers. So actually this is a really great opportunity to do a little introduction and just tell you a little bit about me. I'm 57 years old. I'm married. I've been married since 1997. I have 5 cats who periodically make appearances. Our most recent addition is Opal. She was a little 1.8 ounce kitten we were fostering that the shelter was going to euthanize, and we said, oh no, you're not, we're not giving her back. And so we've kept her, and she's now up to 7 pounds. She's doing great. And we just love her to bits. Maybe she'll toddle on over here at some point, but yes, we are definitely cat people. They are indoor cats. They don't go out. Our oldest cat is 16, and then we've got a range within that from Opal, who is getting ready to turn a year old next month. I live in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle, Washington area, so you understand why I get so giddy when it is sunshiny out, because this is normally our gray drizzly time of year, and we've just been having really nice springs for the last few years. I hope that doesn't mean it's going to be super duper hot, but I love books, I love cats, I love to travel. Primarily, you guys are gonna laugh, but I love to travel to Las Vegas, and I love Disneyland and Disney World, some total Disney adult. I have 2 sisters that I primarily travel with. My husband does not like to travel. He is a homebody, so he stays home and takes care of the cats, and I travel with my sisters. I also love music. We have a really nice stereo with a streamer and a turntable. I love Barry Manilow, Neil Diamond, Kiss, George Winston, Coldplay, lots of jazz. I don't listen to much contemporary music, but I would like to start listening to more. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with music. What else? I love a cozy house. So one of my favorite things to do is go thrift storing, looking for cozy things to decorate my house with. Yeah, I love sitting outside on my deck and reading and just relaxing. I do work. I mentioned I work from home. I work for a large-ish EHR healthcare company as an implementation project manager, but I'm hoping to retire in September. Nobody watches my videos from work, so it's fine. So I'm going to be retired. My husband is 68 and he's already retired. He was working at the shelter that we got the kitten from, and that whole debacle, he wasn't quite ready to quit his job so soon, but he decided he could no longer work there, given that they were going to euthanize a kitten that we felt and have proven had lots of potential for a long, healthy life. So he's retired and enjoying that, and I'm going to join him in retirement in a few months. Okay, how long have you been on Booktube? So I started my channel in the tail end of the pandemic. It was February of 2021. So I just had my 4-year anniversary, which I can't believe. It has been so much fun. I remember my very first video. It was a book haul because I had gone to Half Price Books. It was my first bookstore visit in a year while we were quarantined. Things were just opening back up. I went to the bookstore and I found a big stack of misread books. I don't have them there in the other room, but I should have grabbed a few to show you. But I found a big stack and I came home and I was like, Greg, look what I found. And he was like, cool. And I was just like, no, you don't understand. This is huge. And so I'd been watching Booktube for a long time, and I'd been contemplating in the back of my head starting a channel. And so I sat down. I pretty much did this exact same thing. I sat down with that pile of books and just started talking, and it has been so much fun ever since. Let's see. Number 3, what kinds of books do you love to read? Has the Booktube had an effect on what you read? So the kinds of books I love to read, misread is a perfect example. I call them the ladies, 20th century female authors that they're on the cozy spectrum. Some of them are super duper cozy, like Miss Reed. And some of them are cozy but have a little bit of a bite, like Barbara Pym. And there is a wide range. Miss Reed's a favorite. Rosamund Pilcher's a favorite. Here are some D.E. Stevenson's. She is also a favorite. So I really do read a lot of the 20th century ladies. I just absolutely love them. Dean Street Press has a furrowed middle brow print. What do you call it? A section of their press that reprints a lot of these, which is what these are, and I love these. So middle brow, English ladies. But you know, that's not all I read. I mean, I also love Sarah Waters, who writes historical fiction. I've read all of her books. I also love Robin Hobb, who writes fantasy. Look at this. This is the Realm of the Elderling series. I sat out on my deck one summer for about 3 months, not nonstop, but pretty much every day. It was nice. I sat outside and read this entire series, and it was one of the most fun reading experiences I have ever had. I absolutely loved it. I read them all. I think there are 16 books. I read them all that summer, early fall, and it was amazing. So I love mysteries. I'm doing a ton of mystery reading right now for March Mystery Madness, which is amazing. I love classics. I love middle grade. I've got Iris Murdoch, who is a favorite, A.S. Byatt, who's a favorite. You can see a lot of my favorites on these shelves behind me. Part 2 of that question, has Booktube had an effect on what you read? And I feel like Booktube has helped me hone in on what I like. Before Booktube, I bought but did not really read a lot of contemporary books by some of the, that I had seen recommended by some of the big British booktubers, and I would buy them, but I never really read them, and then I kind of really honed in over the last 4 years on these backlist books that I love so much. So it's really helped me figure out what I love, and I got rid of most of those books that I knew I probably was never going to get to. And if I want them, I can get them from the library. Prompt 4, what do you enjoy about making Booktube videos? And I enjoy everything. I do not stress about it. I don't edit. I don't really, every once in a while I'll put a little picture up here or something. I've cut out tiny little bits of things. Once I thought maybe I showed an address, so I clipped that out, but I don't edit. So I don't really put any pressure on myself to make videos or to be articulate. I don't write scripts. Sometimes I'll just make some notes. Let me close my door. Greg's outside blowing off the deck. So we live in a very tree-filled area, and spring is beautiful, but it's very dirty. There's tons of stuff. So sorry, you could probably hear the gas blower going in the background. I apologize for the noise. So what do you not enjoy about making Booktube videos is prompt number 5. There's not really anything I don't enjoy about it. I just have a ton of fun with it. I love the comment sections. I love meeting you guys. I don't know, I think because I don't put any pressure on myself, there's just not really anything that I don't enjoy. What video on your channel are you the most proud of is prompt number 6. Sorry, it's getting louder. I don't really, because I just sit and chat and I don't really put a ton of effort into my videos, I can't say I'm proud of anything. I do have a video that I liked that I made years ago. It was my top cozy authors and where to start video, which has done really well. People seem to really like it, and it's got tons of views, and so that's a fun video. I'll link it down below. But I don't, because I don't really put a lot of energy or effort into my videos, I don't gauge them in that way. Prompt number 7, is there anything you wish was different about Booktube? No, I don't think so. I can't think of anything. Prompt number 8, name 3 books that you have reviewed on your channel that you feel represent who you are as a reader. I don't review books necessarily. I'll tell you if I like or don't like something. But I love the ladies. So I feel like the books I've mentioned, I don't even know that I can pick 3 books that represent me, because I am a multifaceted person. I've got, let's see, The Lord of the Rings up there. Today is Tolkien reading day. So The Lord of the Rings, I feel like that is a book that I read when I was a kid. I've revisited it many, many times. It represents a lot of things that I love about books. It's wonderfully written, it's immersive, you can go back to it over and over again and always get something new out of it. It's a fantasy, but it's also got lots of cozy elements to it. And yeah, I love The Lord of the Rings. It represents a lot of things that I love about literature. I'm rereading right now Winter Solstice by Rosamund Pilcher, even though it's not winter anymore. It's wonderful. And yeah, I hate to limit things to 3 because there's so many books that I like. I definitely like books that have a cozy vibe to them. That is my go-to. Although, you know, Sarah Waters, not cozy. Jane Eyre, not cozy. Iris Murdoch and A.S. Byatt, not cozy at all. So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Prompt number 9 is name 3 booktubers whose content inspires you. There are so many. There's so many booktubers that I watch that I love. Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading is basically the person who inspired me to start my channel. Sandy at Ms. Reads a Lot is one of the smartest people I have ever met and always reads books that inspire me to kind of branch out. She's reading the 1001 books you must read before you die, the entire list. And so I absolutely love that about Sandy. Michael K. Vaughan, whose channel started right around the same time as mine, and who reads a vastly different type of book than I do, but who always inspires me because he's so busy and he loves animals and he's always putting out lots and lots of content. Let's see. There's just so many people. I love Krista at Books and Jams. She does middle grade March and always inspires me to pick up new middle grade books. Who else? Oh, right now I've been watching Sarah at the Bookish Knitters daily vlogs. Sarah mostly reads romance and mystery, and she inspires me because she just went through a major surgery and she still manages to vlog pretty much every single day. So when I start to feel lazy or pooped and like uninspired, I'm like, good Lord, if Sarah can do it, I can certainly do it. I think that's more than 3, but there's so many people. And then prompt number 10 is share the love. It can be challenging to find your audience. Name 3 booktubers who you think need more hype. And the first one I'm going to mention is Dawn from Plot Chronicles by Dawn. Dawn is a channel she has a money channel, Money Mom. What's her channel's name? Sensible Living with Money Mom. And I've been watching her for years, just for frugal living tips. I just love her personality. She's a lot of fun. She's a little bit, what's the word for it? She's just a very sweet person. And she just recently started a Booktube channel called Plot Chronicles. And even though we read very different kinds of books, I love watching her videos. I'm hoping her channel will grow. I love it when people start Booktube channels. So definitely go check out Dawn. And then an old friend of mine, Ellie's Cozy Chronicles. I love Ellie's channel. She loves cozy books. We've hosted a couple of cozy events together, and I love her channel. I love Ellie. She's such a sweet person. She loves the same kinds of books that I love, and she always introduces me to new books, and she always finds the most gorgeous editions of books. I would love to see her library because the books she buys are always just amazing. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna let this wrap up because I've talked for longer than I normally do, but I just really wanted to say hi and do a little intro, let you get to know me a little bit, if you're new especially. I'd love to hear about you down below. If you have any of the questions that you would like to answer, feel free to put them in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.